All right, guys, so today is day 107, and I'm finally leaving the Port Clinton Hotel. And yeah, so I stayed 4, 5, and 6 here, and got my knee recovered. We're gonna head up the road here, up yonder that way. Take a ride at the post office and get back on trail, and then go down a little ways, and then we will cross the road, this road that we're on now, and yeah, start up that hill over yonder, that mountain. But so, you know, my knee is not perfect, but I can't stay much longer. I gave it a good 3 days of rest. I got my knee brace on. And I got my little dealies that I wear so I don't get poison ivy and all that other good stuff. Did recover a new flag the other day. Oh, it's on this side. Did recover a new flag the other day, so got that going on. And found it on the side of a road. Even still had the barcode sticker on it. Yeah, I think we've got 14 or 15 miles to do today. And yeah, I've got 2 days worth of food. Hopefully, like I'm even expected to get to a place where I might be able to go grab a bite. Places coming up, and that'll help on carrying so much food. So anyways, we'll see how it goes, and on down the trail we're gonna go. This is day 107. Today is the 13th of July, and hope all goes well. Gotta keep this body going. All right, later, guys. So I forgot to mention you guys that the other day when I was at Walmart, I went ahead and got me some new trekking poles. They're pretty much just like the ones I got off of Amazon. I forget what they're called, Ozark or something. What are they called? Ozark Trail. Anyways, they're aluminum, almost identical, same tips. I was having problems. I got these rubber tips, so I went ahead and put them on, but I was having problems with those Cascades, which are a Chinese knockoff of a trekking pole, right? That's why they're only 35 bucks. But where they get you is I can't get any tips for them. The tips you order off of Amazon that you would think would go with them are too skinny. So when you go to slide them on the end, the pole is fatter than the tip, and so it doesn't slide up underneath there, so you got a whole 1.5 inches that's like bending. And as much pressure as you use, you know, putting down on these poles, that piece just bends. I mean, so I wasn't able to use them. So I guess my main concern was when I would set up my tent, the little tip wasn't there to go up into the grommet, because, you know, I choose my trekking poles for my tent. Well, the little tip that's on these tips, the tip that's on the tips, wasn't there to go up in that grommet. And so I kept worrying it was going to slide off and damage the tent. And then I'd be dealing with that. So while going through Walmart, I went over there and I was like, oh, for 26 bucks, you know, Amazon wants 35 and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, they come with more tips and all this other fancy thing, but I really just needed the tips because these tips are identical to the Cascades that I got off of Amazon. If I could just had bought the tips at Walmart, that would have been great. But 26 bucks, new trekking poles, They slide up and down. They're not bent. They're not broke. You know, I did what I could do to salvage. But then I was just like, look, I got a whole nother 1,000 miles to go. So let's just get new stuff. And as I move along, I can still feel my right knee a little bit. I did YouTube it. Why I didn't YouTube it 3 days ago, I don't know. But there's a tape job that I can do. I knew there was. I just, you know. So anyways, I think I'm going to do a little tape job on it. Kind of like what I did with my shins. I'll just leave the tape job on there for a week. You know, 2 weeks, however long. You know, just to kind of support it until it can recover. Moving really slow today, not really stepping it out. So, anyways, on down the trail. Got new trekking poles. Knees hanging in there. All right, guys. All right, guys. So, made it to this Port Clinton, which is where we just left, 5.6 miles. Springer Mountain, 1,201. That's nice to know. Mount Katahdin, 965. It's right there. All right, let's be serious here. All right, we're headed this way. Oop. It's 9 o'clock. Oh. I don't know if y'all knew, but I left it about 6:10 this morning. So yeah, trail 75 years, commemorating Georgia to Maine. You know, it's funny. I don't know if y'all have noticed this. Probably not, because I just recently noticed. But a lot of times when you look at patches. You know, everybody talks about, hey, I'm hiking the Appalachian Trail, Georgia to Maine. Everything's Georgia to Maine, Georgia to Maine. But when you look at some of these patches, a majority of them, I even went on Amazon to say, hey, I want to get a patch, right? They're all Maine to Georgia, Maine to Georgia. Oh, this looks like a good soaking spot. Yeah. So, all right, guys, on down the trail. I got a tent coming up. I mean, tent. A sign. Hawk Mountain, North Lookout. Visitor Center. What? Okay. That wasn't anything. Well, hey guys, as you can tell, I took some photos, but old hiker that I hadn't ran into in such a long time.
How's it going?
That's Gary, right?
Greg. That's right, yeah.
Greg. Yeah, my brother-in-law. His name is Greg. But look at
probably trail days the last time we.
Yeah, when we did look at them some bitches just chilling out there. I'd love to eat some of them guys. Anyways, yeah, finally got some rattlesnakes. I wasn't even gonna come over this way. I just took my photo and. Hey guys, so we're coming to the end of the hike. Today I did 20 because I wanted to come to the, what was it called?
The Lookout Hostel.
We're going to the Lookout Hostel. But better going to eat at the Thunderhead Lodge. So that was my motivator today, which looks like there's something right there. I didn't know it was that close. Yeah. So I'm like, man, there's the lodge, like right there. But we're gonna go get. So we got some garage floor space for us. That's how packed this place is. Well, I'm not sure what we're coming up to, but we got tinning, and we got garage. Are you expecting anybody here, Greg?
No,
No, not that you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know either.
The fence are not around. You know, we got the door closed.
This looks like the tinning area. Sites. Yeah. Look out. Interesting. What?
That might be a big deal.
Well. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
Nice view.
yeah.
Look at that shit. So hey guys, as y'all saw, I made it to the hostel and got some nice views. And so we went up, had some dinner, and Thunderhead Lodge. It was terrible. I mean, the food was good, but they were pinchy on their food. This is where I'm staying tonight. It's a garage. Works for me. And yeah. So that ends this day. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing some slack packing. So what'll happen is they're gonna take my pack ahead about, I think it's 20 miles. And then I'll hike without a pack tomorrow with just a water bottle. And then when I get to the location, they're gonna drop it off at this place called Bert's Restaurant. I guess they have an arrangement thing there where if they drop all packs, they'll watch them until the hiker comes in. So that's what the owner here has said. So there must be like a little thing they have with each other about that. So anyways, that's it. Saw some snakes. That was cool. And gonna get changed a little bit here and then go figure out. I don't even know if I'm gonna take a shower because, well, I'll be staying again somewhere tomorrow. So, and I just showered last night, so I really don't need to do all that. But all right, guys, till tomorrow.